A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright, so we right now are just waiting on Arya and also on our other commentator, Chris or Ringo, to come back. So we will be starting our first match here momentarily. Let me go ahead and set up the scoreboard here. So player 2 side is going to be Miso, and player 1 side is going to be Arya. These are first to twos. Hey Ishwan, thanks for the follow. So, yeah, we're going to get started in just a moment. If I have to, I might just do the first match commentated just by myself. But hopefully, and see if I can figure out controls on an Xbox controller. Where's the pass button? Oh well, I'll figure it out later. But yeah. My co-commentator is just resetting his router, so he'll be right back. Yeah, the first match here, Miso versus Arya, that is going to be a Line versus a Phonon. Unless Arya somehow decides that he wants to bring out the Yuzu, which I have not seen in a long time. By the way, let me know if the audio is funky in any way. I try to make sure to set it up most of the way, but feedback is always nice.
Hey, sorry that took a moment to get rebooted.
Okay, so my commentator is back. Let me see if you can see this screen. Worst case, I'll just have you launch Uni yourself and just go into the room. I think that'll probably be a bit easier on the bandwidth. But we'll find out. I just sent you the stream. Let me know if you can see it.
I cannot.
Okay, so since you cannot see the stream, the keyword is Yuzu. Just go ahead and hop in game and we'll just spectate. Meanwhile, let me see if I can figure out... There we go. I was able to figure out auto pass on an Xbox controller. I should not be trusted with a pad, ever. Meanwhile, let's see if I can at least change the music. Go for the classic, the Uniel, which is a complete banger for the first couple minutes, and then you realize you've been listening to the exact same thing on repeat for 2 straight minutes.
Okay, maybe I'm just having internet problems in general. I cannot connect to the network for Under Night.
Oh man, so your network is just really down right now.
It seems like it, which is weird because I have access elsewhere.
Well, if it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. I don't want to hold this up too much.
Yeah, well, the only other thing to think of is, should I, like, watch your stream?
You'd be way too delayed, I think.
Okay. Then, yeah, sorry I couldn't help with the commentary or anything like that.
No worries. Maybe I'll convince Fake Steve to pop in here.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, hopefully everybody has a good tournament. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, so let's go ahead and just get this match started. I'll tell him to go ahead and go. Perfect. Oh, I gotta swap the characters here. Cool. So, Phonon versus Line. This is absolutely a matchup where, in my opinion, it's pretty even. A lot of Phonon players think it is in her favor, which, they could be right. I haven't played this matchup a ton. But this is absolutely a matchup where the Line player wants to be jumping out of the range of Phonon's buttons, because they're weirdly not that great at anti-airing. Alright, 6th frame. Yep. One thing I really like about Arya is his willingness to go for the really optimal stuff. Oh, nice. Frame trap with the B pillar. And we're starting off with a perfect. Yeah, 6-6C, let's go. 6-6C from Line beats most of Phonon's round start options, but of course can be absolutely stomped by her B pillar. Oh, that was... I don't know that concentrate was intentional. Nice. Good challenge there. Okay. Oh, went for the overhead. And remash. Oh, went for the side switch, but didn't get hit. I'm not a fan of EX Kuga that far away. EX Kuga neutral is hella good, don't get me wrong. But you definitely want to make sure it does not whiff. Nice, I like the 3C no cancel, because people are absolutely expecting either a fireball, or a B pillar, or Phonon doing the 6FF. Okay, we can kill here. CS, VO, yeah, let's go. And Assault JA to finish it off. Yeah. Arya with a really strong start. Meterless 3.5. This is insane. Oh, nice. I do like the use of that low there from the Line. Line's 2B and 2C's low profile a lot. They low profile. They essentially work as anti-airs because most air buttons just whiff on her. Nice. Ooh, yep. one of Phonon's strongest mash-out options is the jump back C Fireball. It is incredibly fast, super plus, and it combos on hit. There's like no reason not to do it if you're given the space to jump. Oh, that would have been such a good starter. Okay, we got it back. No. Oh, come on, Miso, please. Oh, nice. Assault JA to finish it off. And I was just reading chat message. I think we are going to be able to get Oringo back in. So that'll be great help to me. Really good stuff to Arya. I absolutely love how he is always going for optimals. Always practice them so that you're able to land them when you need them. Okay, I see that you are in. And I don't know if I'm sharing the video. Are you able to see the footage? I actually don't hear you if you're talking.
Sorry, I was accidentally muted myself. That's my own bad. Yeah, I'm in the room now.
Okay, you're in the room. Perfect. That is gonna work out. So now we're just waiting for the next match. Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
So a little bit of that last game. I saw it looked like it was Arya versus Miso, Phonon versus Linne. It's always pretty interesting to see that kind of match. You know, the kind of ranges that they're playing at. Linne does have some pretty good tools to reach at ranges that Phonon kind of wants to be at. Even though Phonon does, you know, she does have the advantage there, but Linne can definitely fight back.
Yeah. So the way I kind of see it, and you know, granted. I haven't played this matchup a ton. My Phonon experience as Linne is grinding games with Arya these past couple weeks. But kind of the feeling I've been getting is that, like, Linne does have to hold a lot of the zoning for sure, but Linne's burst movement makes it so Phonon struggles to get away with a lot of resets, like pressure resets.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. It's not free for Phonon to just be able to press buttons at those ranges that she wants to be at. She does need to think about what the Linne is doing, and with a good understanding of the opponent, the Linne can totally find the opportunity to just. And
even though like Phonon is a zoner, she has to essentially call out how the Linne is going to be approaching, because a lot of like Phonon's grounded buttons don't hit someone jumping all that well. Like. Her 4B, as big as it looks, is actually has dead zones at a lot of ranges.
Yeah, it's especially if you're trying to confirm off it. It doesn't. You need to be at very specific ranges for it. Depending on the height, it can be a little bit weird to actually reach. Like it's especially with Linne having a double jump, you can totally just stay above it and then reach with her projectiles or her increased versions of her 236 series.
Okay, so just waiting for the match here, but yeah. But of course, you know, if Phonon decides to do nothing at a time like that and sees you jump, she can absolutely blast you for attempting to get in. Because her A pillar, as limited of range as it is, does get head and dive invuln really quickly, which makes it so that a lot of the ways that Linne shifts her air momentum, like her dive kick or her helm breaker, they get punished. And it being a projectile makes it trade with...
Yeah, that's something I hadn't thought about or considered. That's an interesting point, you know, her 623A is just like really good at dealing with air objects.
Yeah, like as long as you are, you know, have a feel for the timing at which the Line player wants to go in. Yeah, it can absolutely shred someone trying to get cute.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the interesting things about like the type of zoner that Phonon is. That, you know, she's not like a strictly full screen zoner. She's not like a Hilda. She does want to play that mid-range game.
Yep.
And in a game like Under Night, where, you know, people have some pretty far-reaching options, it makes that mid-range game that much more interesting.
Yeah. Also, like Phonon's 6FF, the space that it covers, Line for the most part just has to hold it.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
I forgot about that 6FF, yeah.
Yeah, the 6FF, you know, it's really far, and for how far it is, it's actually pretty fast. And it's cancelable on whiff, so if Line tries to do something like EX Heian, Phonon can just cancel into her EXTP and kill you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Though it is a bit of an execution check, because if the Phonon cancels too early, Phonon's EXTP is a projectile, and EX Heian has projectile invulnerability almost until it's active.
Right.
Not all the way, but most of the way. So the Phonon has to know to delay cancel into it to make sure you run out.
That's very interesting. I wasn't aware of that. I have not played with any of Phonon's new tools since Clear dropped.
Oh, Phonon
so
right now is
really
cool. Like she doesn't have some of the busted stuff she had back in ST with like her TK fireballs being super plus.
Right.
But she gained a really good space control tool, and really her combo routing just got way cooler. It used to be she just did the really basic combo and it just always dealt 4K.
Yeah. Very brain dead and easy in terms of like decision making for the routing.
Yep. But
okay, so we're coming up with
Enkidu versus Hyde.
Yeah, Enkidu versus Hyde, CG versus Rakestraw. I don't know if they've been playing much. I personally have dropped off the Uni online scene in the past year. Like, once Melty dropped, that's kind of what my focus has been on.
Yeah, which I totally get.
Huh?
I was just going to say, CG was mostly the same, though since locals have come back and we've been playing locally, I've been seeing CG also grinding online too.
Oh, that's good.
You know, just newfound motivation.
Right. It's kind of, you know, what's motivating you to play.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Havoc confirms.
It's a good confirm word, CG. Very nice. That is something CG is pretty good at, like being aware of, you know, how a weird hit might happen and being able to confirm on that.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Nice hit for Rakestraw. Able to bring CG to the corner. Very good.
Nice meterless 3.3. Love it. Oh, wow.
Shove on CG's part to push his way out of the corner.
So something that I absolutely love about CG as a player is his willingness to like really commit to his offense. Like earlier we saw like a half screen deep dash into his 5A.
Yeah.
Like a lot of players will just press their button that might reach at that range and call it a day. But
yeah,
CG is like, no, I'm gonna chase you all the way down and gain like half a screen of ground.
Yeah, and I think it suits the character very well. Like, I think Enkidu can really benefit from that type of mentality. That just like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna push this button, and I'm gonna get something good off it.
Yeah. Alright, but right now, did not react to the fact that he got shielded.
Yeah, and then pressing another button left him really open for CG to get through. Alright, little bit
Oh,
of respect
nice.
here. Oh, get that 2-2X.
That's so
Oh,
smart.
That is a very good way to get past the projectile without leaving yourself open. I really like that.
Yep.
Oh, and Rakestraw taking the first game. I was a little bit worried that first round. Rakestraw didn't really get a chance to get rolling, but it seemed like game 2 or round 2 and 3, Rakestraw was able to not let CG just get away with anything and take their wins.
Oh, that was such a good check.
Alright, I like this.
The spacing right now from C Rakestraw is just really good.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the spacing that they're all working with, it's very nice. I like the caution without being too passive.
Oh, they're both bullying each other with 6-6Bs. They're like, mash on me, I dare you. Alright, counter hit throw. Yeah, wake up parry.
Right? Oh,
Okay.
using that chain shift to see. That is something
Oh, the overhead.
very, very nice. Yeah, that is something you gotta watch out for with Enkidu. Anytime the character has shift, you just gotta watch out for that chain shift into parry.
Yep.
セカンドクローズディバイド
Oh, run up respect.
Yep. I always love the uni stare downs. Nice.
Skullgirls has the little heart set up here when people block in front of each other for like a second.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, CG recognizing that the 5A no cancel is incredibly minus, and wow, what a trade. It is not often that Enkidu loses trades.
That's true. With that Havoc, normally the trade is 100% Enkidu's favor.
Nice. Oh no!
Ooh.
That was absolutely one of those situations where you want to just back off and let the opponent waste their meter trying to get in, and you just block it out.
Right. Sometimes that is just a call. You let them burn their meter and just focus on not getting hit. Alright, some nice
Oh, almost went for the grid break.
yeah, we're going for it, just mistimed it slightly, and that was enough for Rakestraw to be able to get the
Nice.
switch throw. Rakestraw's really getting it rolling here right now.
This is some of the best I've ever seen C Rakestraw play, honestly. I am loving this.
I've seen them play in like a year, and they are like so much better right now. I'd probably get bodied if I were to fight them.
Yeah, I know, you love to see that. Yeah, got the plus frames.
Alright, have to watch out a little bit here. It is, alright,
Oh, nice.
Change it already.
If C Rakestraw had pressed any button in the air at that 2-2C moment, he would have gotten beat. Okay, CG is in. Corner to corner.
Alright.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock.
They've also got the chain shift, so this is really their time to roll.
Yep, double up kicks. Okay, one more combo will catch it up.
This is the time to be careful. Yeah, 10 seconds left. Rakestraw.
Oh, what a veil off.
Yeah, just burning that meter is a waste of timer. Ooh.
Yep,
Okay.
at this point you can just take the throw. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so
don't worry about
smart.
it.
Good
That's
stuff,
very good.
C
I was
Rakestraw.
worried Rakestraw was going to go in, but they pulled off right after. They were just extending the block
Yeah.
for a little bit longer. That was really good.
Meter
Really
dump
good
to
work.
waste 5 seconds is so smart. I love it.
That was really well done to Rakestraw. Nice improvement.
Yeah, for sure. Mika, Returner Enthusiast, thanks for the follow. So let me see who we got next. While I wait to see who we got next, I'm just going to grab myself another cup of water. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, while Burrick's doing that, I'll see if I can figure out who's coming up next, or maybe I'll just report on what's going on with the game so far. Let's see what we can get here.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, this training event is essentially a Swiss bracket. If you've ever played any kind of competitive card games, such as like Magic the Gathering or really anything else. Oh, let's see, of the matches we've got here. Let's get Roxy Halo versus Ray.
Okay.
Okay,
But yeah, I think you were saying for this.
yeah. So it's a Swiss bracket. So you know, we seeded it some, of course, but you win a match, and your next match you're playing against someone that won their match, obviously, and instead of having like a traditional losers bracket, like if you lost your first round, your next one you're going up against someone that also lost their first round. But if you lose again, you're going up against someone that lost twice. So it's like you're not eliminated ever. We keep like matching you closer and closer to your skill level.
Yeah, this is more for practice purposes rather than being an actual tournament.
Yeah.
This is the what is it? The Vancouver.
Yeah. So Vancouver is having their it's like a regional. So,
yeah, so this is preparation for that.
Yep.
Effectively. This is all so people can get some practice in, especially with a lot of people not having played in a while. This is honestly a good opportunity for a lot of people to get some games in and warm up and refresh and remember what, how they're supposed to play this game in the first place. Ooh. I don't think I've seen Ray. Is this Ray the same Yuzu from like offline a long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Kitsap Blaze Blue player. Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't seen them online like ever. Like once we started doing online things, I just haven't seen if it's the player I'm thinking of.
Oh, it absolutely is. Forever.
That's good. That's good. That's good to see. Good to see our third Yuzu out here getting some games in.
Yeah. For those that don't know, in Seattle, it actually used to just be Yuzu country. We used to have like 5 of them.
Yeah, like there's just a lot of were a lot of Yuzus. There's still at least 2 to 3 active at any given time now. Can't get away from her. But now we're seeing the Batista versus Yuzu matchup, which I know you've spent a lot of time as a Yuzu player who has to deal with strong Batistas.
Yeah, having Suika in your region kind of does that.
Yeah. So I remember you were looking at like a lot of really good ways to keep yourself consistent but still get good damage punishes off of because like you can't counter hit Batista since that's just her general property. So what's the best way to optimize damage for punishes?
A lot of it really is against Batista. You have to optimize situations more than you have to optimize damage. You have to just accept sometimes combos just aren't gonna work, and it's better to just put her in an uncomfortable spot.
That's an interesting way to look at it. And I know a lot of times, as fighting game players, we tend to just look at the damage and just like, alright, that's a lot of damage, that means this character is busted.
Yeah.
But it is really good to take a moment and think about, okay, what situations can you force the opponent to be in, and what does that mean for you there?
Oh, that was spooky. Nice. Good beat.
Overhead.
So in general, like, if you've ever played like a Street Fighter game, fighting Batista is a lot like fighting Guile, in that you have to, like, as you play neutral, or just as you play the whole game really, you have to be able to mentally keep track of what charge the opponent currently has.
Right.
And it's just simple stuff like, if you see them stand up in neutral, you know that the down charge is gone.
Right.
Oh, I do not like that IWX. This is not going to kill.
I think Ray sees the timer and, just wants to cash out on some damage. I think if you wanted to do some damage, just normal Infinite Worth would have been the way to go. This puts you in a really weird position not having access to any of your Druid options.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Ray make a little bit more use of the 6X theories, like 6B and 6C on the ground.
Honestly,
they do a lot of like jump 6C.
Once you get started with Yuzu, yes, you can start abusing the 6Xs. But the key to neutral as Yuzu against Batista is to make her block. You want the long slash first, because you're not really controlling space until you've made her give up the laser charge. If she's
that's fair.
if she can't threaten laser, you're the better zoner. When she can charge laser, she's the better zoner.
So what's the startup on the laser? Because I feel like at least at certain mid-range options, kind of like
It's super fast. It's like 15 frames.
Wow.
It is like hard to react to. For
no,
just
that
blocking.
Is very fast. And like out of stance, Yuzu trying to get like a button is gonna be really hard.
Yeah. Like I will do a lot of like if I'm currently losing neutral against Batista, I might be doing like jump forward blocks just to like gain some ground while also being able to block all the projectiles.
Right. Okay, well that is something very interesting to keep in mind then. That's something I myself need to keep in mind for going forward. Oh.
And that's another thing about you needing to make Batista block. That barrier stance is 17 frame startup. So it's spooky for her to get it out if you're already in stance. But if she's been making you block lasers, she can just kind of do it.
Right. You need something to discourage her from just throwing it out. Well, like, that's totally reasonable.
Yeah, but I like the matchup. It's like legitimately super interactive.
That's good. I do like that about Under Night in general. There's like a lot of matchups for characters that are... You just really have to think about that matchup in particular, and there's like a lot of interesting, unique situations that really only come up for that matchup.
Yeah.
But Ray, Roxy Halo taking it from Ray this time, which I totally understand. Like, Batista is a very awkward character to fight if you're just not practiced against her. Like, I don't have a good game plan against her because I rarely get a chance to fight.
Yeah,
a really strong Batista.
I'm lucky that, like, thanks to having Fiber, I get to have a much larger player pool to access than most of the players. So, like, for a while, I was grinding a ton with, like, East Coast Batistas.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I have never had a good connection to Foxa 42, so that's, unfortunate for me. But Stranger over on East Coast, I've gotten a lot of games with him. And obviously Suika, but Suika is more like the Madman style of Batista.
Right, it's nice to have that kind of Batista, but it can't be the only Batista you're practicing against.
And then, like, I've gotten really good sets with Lolly Maiko. Because, a super strong Batista player. So, like, being able to get exposed to a lot of different styles of her.
That'll really help you learn.
Yeah. And then, of course, like, I like playing into Batista with as many different characters as I can, because every time I go in with, like, a different toolkit, I end up, like, learning new ways to play it with Yuzu.
Oh, yeah. Because you have to think about the character differently when you have a different tool set, and then that lets you be aware of things you might not have been able, or realized you could abuse, or had to be careful of before.
Okay, so this matchup is going to be sick. Let's get CG versus Ost.
Ooh, CG versus Ost, that's a classic. Classic for this region.
Yeah, CG and Ost, two of our best players here in Seattle. They go back and forth. Every time I've watched them play each other at locals, they've basically been swapping who comes out on top. It's really cool to see.
I think they got some games in last Friday against each other. I didn't get to see any of the games, but I'm pretty sure I saw them playing. Alright, CG's in here. So this should be, Enkidu versus Merkaba.
Yep.
Unless somebody does something crazy and unexpected for this game.
I don't think either of them are gonna hop off the mains.
Yeah.
So, like, I've played CG with my Merc, and CG's defense is so good that, like, for the most part, I try not to play the Blender 50-50 machine Merkava, but I have to against CG.
Right, because you're just not going to be able to open them up without being able to do that, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I like this matchup quite a bit. Like, it is Enk, if he's able to get a well-timed parry out in neutral, the suction box on it is big enough to, you know, suck Merc all the way in from, like, pretty far away. But, you know, Merc obviously being able to just mess with his timings can really blow up an Enkidu for, you know, going for parry a little too much.
Oh, yeah.
We got them in here. And of course, Enkidu has a lot of anti-fireball tech, like the rolls, his 4C.
Yeah. Okay, starting out with the flight. Very able to punish that parry attempt for
yeah, the round start parry. Oh, TRM. Little extra damage from the worm, but ultimately TRM damage is like non-existent. Okay, CG with the first cycle. Nice mobility from Ost over here.
Very nice, like, cautious approach, but still trying to force their way in. I like it.
So another thing that's like pretty important in this matchup is the fact that if Merc is in flight, everything that hits him is counter hit, which means for Enkidu, everything is counter hit plus havoc.
Right. So that's gonna be really big for the character.
Got with the overhead. Yeah, double up kicks.
Alright, throw him back in the corner.
I mean, I totally respect that from Ost because Ost had he had Vorpal, he had 200 meter, and his Merkava. He had zero reason to need to block.
Yeah, that's very true. That is 100% true.
Okay, 50-50 went high.
Oh. Alright, spend that sending his kids to school.
Alright. Oh,
I thought that was
got greedy, got greedy.
Oh, nice jump projectile to get.
That's it. Alright.
Wow. It's a quick, that last round in particular was quick for Oust. Alright, more cautious round start.
Oh my god. Yeah, Ost taking full advantage of Merc's mobility. Ooh, that was a really scary green shield. Didn't turn into a grid break throw, but led to this nice combo here. Oh, we got a mash out.
Mash out, but didn't quite confirm the combo.
Yep, and CG taking full advantage.
Alright, tried to tech forward, but CG keeps Oust in the corner.
Nice!
Chain shift into EX parry, yeah.
So, you know how, like, most Mercs like to use his 236C on Wake Up because it's, like, hard to punish?
Yeah, yeah.
And Enkidu has two really good things that make it hard to use that as Merc.
Oh, really?
Enkidu's 5A trades with it.
Oh.
Because it's so active.
Uh-huh.
And the other thing is that if Enkidu is not doing anything, if Enkidu reacts to the Super Flash with his B parry, he gets a full combo. No meter required.
That's really good, especially since I think I heard one of the, very good 4C. I heard from one of the Enkidu players that the 214B parry is not really that good.
It is really limited in what it is useful for.
But
because
very good use there.
Yeah, because it's 7 frames as opposed to 4, and is active way less, and has bigger recovery. But the reward is a combo.
Is it a combo anywhere on screen, or do you need your back to be in the corner?
No, it's a combo anywhere on screen, but if your back is to the corner, you get a better combo.
Ah, that's very nice. Yeah, that's very interesting, because normally, like as you said, Mercados are just totally getting away with it.
What a 3C.
Very nice. Very nice roll through, and CG taking it back.
So responding to the chat here, I am not going to be participating in this figure since this is a training event. Want to give people some commentated footage. If I was playing in this, I would basically just be streaming my sets, and that would not be useful for a lot of our players.
Makes sense.
Oh.
Right, doing some full screen footsies here. Very
Oh,
nice.
I don't know that I agree with that.
With the chain chip?
Yeah, like it's a lot of damage, and you do get the corner, but you gave up Vorpal for it. And Kidu
It's
with
always... Yeah.
and Kidu with Vorpal is scary.
Yeah, no, it's always a bit awkward when you're past the halfway point in the Vorpal cycle. Like, do you actually burn the Vorpal? Do you try to save it and keep it?
Yeah.
Because there's a decent, like, you know, the later it is, greater chance your opponent's gonna have Vorpal, and that's honestly pretty bad in a lot of situations.
Yep. Oh, nice veil off. Yeah, wake up parry, but no punish. It's honestly very hard to punish the parry.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised that did not suck him in.
That was just right out of range. That was impressive.
Okay, this
Alright,
should...
10 seconds left.
No, this can kill.
Oh, this will kill if he doesn't drop it.
Oh,
Alright.
wet meterless. You love it.
Second close. Divide.
Alright, set point for CG. Al's pushing CG for the corner. Nice use of 4C to not deal with those projectiles.
Nice. And Kidu's 2C goes so far. It is a really good poke.
Oh, nice match. Alright.
Oh, I like that.
Vorpal cycle.
Oh, the bait, the air shimmy.
That was so good. Not often you get to see that kind of thing in the making good use of that blade back dash.
Ooh, that's death.
Keeping them out. Very good.
For a second, I thought the worm was going to mess that up. A lot of times worms mess up confirms. Sometimes they give you confirms, but other times they just mess them up.
You really gotta have like the awareness for what they're gonna do, and whether, you know, just sometimes you just gotta cut it short.
Oh, stole the cycle!
That Vorpal cycle. That was taking a big risk there, but was able to pull it off.
Oh my god!
Ooh, nice hit.
That was really good awareness.
Oh, nice grab. Bend the meter. Ooh, sending out the worm.
Yeah, I went for the charged worm, which is a lot faster. And jumps higher, which matters for some combos.
Okay. It's not often I see the charge worm, honestly.
It's so slow, you cannot set it up most combos.
Right. Yeah, did it work just to end it? Very nice, Al.
Yeah.
Very nicely done.
That was really good stuff. They're saying BGs in chat.
Yeah, I see that. That's beautiful. Thanks, Al.
Oh, I love that from CG. I can't handshake people who 3C and a stare down. You know what? I can.
Alright, well, any idea who we're gonna have next up?
Waiting on Dennis to give us the next match. Though we might be getting close to starting the final bracket.
Okay, final bracket is normal tourney style, right?
No, so the final bracket is going to be single elimination, and it's going to be
Okay.
split into 2 groups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the top half of the Swiss portion is going into one group, and the bottom is going into another.
Okay. Interesting. Okay,
Let's
set.
get True North versus Lane.
Ooh. True North.
I have not
another player I
seen
haven't gotten a chance
True
to see in a
North
while.
play in a long time, so I want to make sure I commentate at least one of his sets.
That I think that's a good call. And I don't think I've seen a lot of Lane playing for Under Night.
Yeah, I don't know that I've actually played against them.
I want to say Lane's, at least back in the day, strong melty actress again player. But I haven't seen them too much in.
Wait, is Lane the Wagner player?
I'm not sure. I gotta see who they play. If they play Wagner, then I don't think I've fought them. Oh, my controller turned off. 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, Mirror Lawn. Okay,
Cool.
it is very cool. Yes. So Lon Drake as a character, I still haven't gotten a good grasp of how to.
Londa's really good. Like,
Yeah,
really,
like,
really good.
There's like a lot of situations that I just need to actually like sit down and figure out. There's just like a lot of little details that you really have to be aware of for what you can and can't do.
Oh, nice.
The character.
He's also a really hard character to optimize because he has so many weird stray hits, and the good combos for each one is based on like not just regular starter, but like if your stray hit is like second stage of B Rekka, it's going to be a different confirm than if you do third stage A Rekka as your hit that's scored.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh nice use of 236C to get to win the projectile game.
Nice. Oh, nice. Good blocking.
Oh, drop the very end here.
Oh,
nice
nice.
DP, did
Interrupting
not
the
deal with
Rekka. That was so good.
Yeah, just don't let him get started.
Nice block on the overhead. Yeah, that.
Oh, catches him with the low.
Yeah, so that low goes like almost 3/4 screen and is only like 17 frames.
Yeah, no, it's so easy to get tripped by it.
Yeah,
Like it's just like a rocket out of nowhere.
and like to be able to be ready for it, you have to like be willing to just let Lon get away with a lot of other stuff. 'Cause the mental stack needed to react to a 17 frame low in neutral is kind of absurd.
Like especially at that range, like
Yeah.
normally you're just like, all right, I don't have to worry about lows here.
Yeah, it just like it goes against instincts.
Yeah, it really does. That was a nice use of 4C to catch Lane on the way in.
All right, we got True North with game 1. Nice, round start Rekka.
Yeah. Oh, catches Lane standing.
Yep. So that's another thing that's a little bit tricky. After his 4C, he can go into either his 4CC or into a Rekka, or into a Fireball. But the point is, he can choose high or low after making them block a 4C.
Yeah, that's
And it's like, it's fully reactable, but it can be tough.
Well, it's you know, like what I'm noticing from everything you're saying here is that Bond is really good at messing with your mental stack. Like there's so many little options here and there that he plays that mental stack game really well. Where it's, you know, everything in a vacuum is not difficult to deal with, but having to deal with all these multiple options at once.
Yeah, especially if they vary it well.
Which right now, True North seems to be doing. Like, especially with that that 4C example. Like, it was presented once that there's a low, and then all of a sudden
the overheads are working. Anymore. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. That was a really well done showing from True North there.
Yeah. And it's like, I always like fighting the mirror because like everyone has a different approach to your character.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really cool. Like even if you lose, like you're able to take a lot out of, you know, what it is that they're doing. And you can be like, oh, this thing that they're doing is mad cheap. Like I'm struggling to deal with it. I should do this.
I should do it.
Yeah.
Steal the tech.
Exactly.
Well, one thing that I really like about mirror matches is like while you're learning and you're still kind of early on in your game's life, and you like, you know, if you're struggling to you know, play around with different layers of mind games, playing the mirror match really forces you to have to deal with that more because you know how your character works and your opponent knows how your character works, so by default you're not working off that layer 1 mind game that you're dealing with. Like you have to really
you're not like
rotate your options and play around with a lot more. Like
really you're not figuring out what they know. You're immediately going into like actually doing you're actually, you know, playing the player just right away.
Right.
All right, let's see who we got next. We might still be waiting for some matches to complete.
Yeah, I think we are. Alright, looks like we are... So I think we're wrapping up round 5 here.
Yeah, so we're about to start the final brackets.
How many people did we end up having today? Did we ever get to the even number, or were we still stuck at 13?
I'd have to check the Smash GG. So, ever since I built my new computer, I have not been... I haven't streamed since I was on my old computer.
Really?
So I was spending my prep time just making sure OBS is functioning, that we have the overlay working, everything like that. And like before I was streaming through Streamlabs OBS, and I told myself I would force myself to actually use regular OBS. Mm-hmm. So there was a learning curve with that, for sure.
I got you. But it seems like you got everything up and running, so that's good.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to take a peek at Smash GG and see if I can have a hint of what the final bracket's looking like.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. If I look at the points that we have here, looks like Oust, Real Tom Clancy, Aria, Dark Matter are doing pretty well in terms of points. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a lot of people. Well, I guess we'll see what happens after this round. But going to round 5, we have like a lot of people that are tied in terms of points. So just kind of gotta wait and see what happens after this. Figure out who's gonna be in the final.
So True North, Rekka Pressure is not fake. Because you, like, if you have a 1-button DP, yes, you can beat the gaps, but you have versions of the Rekka that will bypass a lot of the one-button DPs. Like, increased B Rekka will, phase through them, and most one-button moves are going to whiff there. You press 2 buttons.
2-button DP.
But yeah, there's a lot of ways to bait DPs there. You can do like a tiny block string into, or like a small gap into first stage Rekka, and then just not do the second stage. And if they DP, well, you kill them. I actually don't know what Laundrekia's best starter is.
That's a good question. I haven't really looked into his combo routes or anything like that, so I don't know.
I would imagine it's just like a 5C or something. But
that's a usual, but like, at least in terms of specials, there's I don't know, like depending on the range, if there's like a really good special that can be used instead of 5C to get a strong hit.
I feel like it can't be Fireball because you don't want early freeze generally. Freeze, while really good, it also ends up like scaling damage for Laundrekia.
That makes sense.
It's like Freeze is amazing for turning stray Fireball hits into a full combo, but you generally aren't wanting to get early Freeze when you already scored the hit.
Yeah, I think it's probably more for, I would imagine anyway, it's more for getting a good situation afterwards, rather than getting the damage.
Yeah. Because one really strong thing about Freeze with Laundrekia is, because of Freeze, Laundrekia is the only character in the game that can do a full charged Veil-Off.
Oh.
And full charged Veil-Off lasts longer. Really, that's the only benefit that I know of, but just being in Veil-Off for longer than anyone else in the cast is huge.
I actually had no idea, because like you said, Log is like the only one that can do that, and so throughout the entire time of playing Under Night, it never come up, so I did not know it lasted longer.
Yeah, Fox of 42 has a lot of combo routes that specifically go into full charge Veil-Off. Because that essentially guarantees the cycle. It lets him set up a lot of shield baits. Because Lond has a lot of specials as part of his pressure, so he can just CS just before they connect. And if people are trying to green shield, he will notice.
Yeah. And just break them. Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, like against a good Lond player, it is very scary to be trying to shield. And then when you're not shielding, like if Laundrekia is like falling behind on grid, he has grid stealing specials on block.
Oh, really?
His I want to say it's his 2-2C. It's the really big ice pillar. That's like plus 30 something on block, something ridiculous. That thing steals grid on block.
Wow. All right, maybe I just need to actually play Laundrekia, because there's so much I don't know about the character.
Yeah, Lond is cool. Like, they really made a unique character. Because, like, that's always been one of my favorite things about Under Night is that every single character feels unique.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
And, like, that makes it hard to bring in the new characters if you want to keep that consistency of everyone, like, having a truly distinctive purpose for existing. But they definitely succeeded with Lond.
Lond, it really feels like there's just a lot of options and considerations that you need to consider while you're playing him. That, while that's true of a lot of characters, like, it stands out much more obviously with Laundrekia. At a baseline level, you're not getting anywhere if you're not taking those things into consideration already.
Yeah. Fake Steve saying Linnea's purpose is to help Steve. Someone else saying Linnea's the devil.
Wow.
Where did the Linne hurt you? Did she force function your Rekkas?
As, you know, honestly, there's a pretty good chance of that. So it looks like bracket 1 is up.
Alright, so for bracket 1, the top of it is Arya and the real Tom Clancy, so great job to both of them.
Okay.
But the first match of the first bracket is going to be Roxy Halo versus Miso and Ost versus Dark Matter. I don't
How
think...
are we streaming, like, between the two brackets? Like, how is that gonna
we're
work?
essentially going to be streaming like half of each
Okay.
bracket, and then we'll stream the final of each.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and let me see. So let's get. I don't think we've gotten Dark Matter in yet. Let's get Austin Dark Matter.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so since these are all single elimination brackets, these are first to threes. So let me go ahead and change room settings.
Oh, good call. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that either.
And I'm trying to stream about half of the matches. So
Looks like there's not too many matches in well, there's one less match I think in bracket 2.
yeah, so we'll go ahead and do CG versus Lane off stream, and then we'll get and we should actually be able to just stream the rest, I think, because we're doing pretty good on time. All right, so we got players in here.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah, go ahead and pass. So
I had
player
not
1
seen
is Dark Matter.
that name yet.
Dark Matter is just
35-year-old.
always some absurd name.
It honestly is pretty hilarious. So, can be Hyde versus
Divide.
Oust here. Oh, a little bit too eager for that, what do you call it, that shield. And Oust, going for the assault for the overhead.
Yep.
There's always something tricky, like trying to figure out exactly when you should be shielding.
It's
Like right off the bat, when you're first, fighting somebody in a set.
all right, meaty worms. You cannot DP this.
Good thing they held it then. Nice side switch to get the corner. I like it. Holding a lot of grid, so you should be able to get the next Warplo cycle if you don't burn.
Nice. Got the
Yes,
counter hit
the
throw,
keep
and
the
that guarantees the cycle.
Very good.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. Jump back dive. Bane of every fighting game.
Well, what?
Oh, I
That
don't think
was
that's what they
that
want.
was a misinput for sure.
That was they wanted the reversal, EX reversal through that.
Oh, that was so
Oh,
smart.
that'll-
That was so
yeah.
smart.
Good use of chain shift there.
Yeah, and only like that move has zero invulnerability. It's just really fast.
Right.
So that was just really good awareness from Ost to go for the fast thing that will punish instead of trying to like DP through it.
Alright. Looks like the main thing here for Dark Matter looks like Oust defenses are just
Nice.
there we go. Got the opportunity to open them up, just as I was about to say. Alright, that dagger.
Oh,
so
went for
that
the
Jishin-
throw.
Oh, it was good. Just stopped just in time to not get thrown. Beautiful.
Okay, yeah, lost the cycle. This defense from Dark Matter is so good.
This is I like the patience. It's like, you know, the dash, kind of wait a moment before pressing the button. That's what they wanted before. Alright, that Popo Cycle's going to Alex this time.
Oh, nice! The fake overhead.
Alright, it's going to be tricky for Dark Matter here.
That was hard because only 10 seconds. You needed an actual combo. A throw would not be enough.
Yeah, you needed a combo, and you were like, one hit to death. So it's like, how do you actually get across the entire screen in less than 5 seconds without taking damage? And that's a hard question.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is like Palebringer and hope they were pressing a button.
Yeah.
Oh, went for a TRM.
Yeah, but Alex was just waiting and was able to just get the gold throw.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't see the shield. Oh, gets the throw this time. Just doing a pretty decent job of just pushing Alex to the corner.
So, oh, nice.
Wow. Oh. Alex jump back that kick again.
So something like this is just like kind of my personal philosophy with Merc. Part of his defense is having the meter to threaten a DP. It's not necessarily using the meter for the DP.
Yeah, it's just having it and making the opponent second guess whether or not he
And so like I personally am a big proponent of using chain shift early with Merc if it'll get him to 1 bar.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, you can't really use chain shift defensively as Merc if you don't have meter. So might as well just turn it into meter.
Yeah, like, get the meter first, then worry about having the chain shift. Oh, nice DP. Trying to get that, trying to push that. Oh, but just didn't run in far enough to get the throw. That would have been really good.
I don't disagree with going for that overhead when there was like a shield showing. Because that's like, it's a stressful time, so it makes your reactions worse. Oh, this might kill.
Ooh, let's see if
but Ost didn't go for a very optimal combo, but no, Merc IW is insane.
So in general, Dark Matter is, not doing a terrible job though. Like,
No, there's a lot of great decisions coming from Dark Matter.
Yeah. Like, Alst is, at set point, but Dark Matter totally still has the opportunity to take this. Games are going very close to the end. Dark Matter is playing, is playing intelligently and not just pressing buttons wildly. Like, they're, trying to get screen space. They're trying to get good positioning without, risking themselves too much.
Yep.
It's just, Alst is very strong. Sometimes you just get hit and you lose a bunch of life and it's hard to get back to that. Alst is also a very defensive player, and it can be very difficult to open him up sometimes.
Oh, nice. Got the shield made Merc -1. There was a green shield there. That absolutely could have been a good break. Oh, you could have DP'd that.
I'm surprised it didn't happen. Oh, actually, looking at it, maybe there wasn't a meter, and maybe they didn't.
No, Hyde has a meterless one. And Merc heavily extends his hurt box on his non-specials.
Well, what I'm saying is maybe Dark Matter wasn't sure and didn't want to risk it.
Oh, that's reasonable. I'm mainly pointing out for, like, if Dark Matter
sure.
reviews this later, DP would have absolutely have murdered him there. The 5C greatly extended her box. Oh, nice starter with
Very
that EX
good,
Fireball.
very good.
Oh, I really like that button timing. It didn't work out, but like I absolutely would have gotten blown up by that 5B timing. Oh, I like that from Oz, but
Yeah, just wasn't quite able to grab it.
yep, got the charged B-Worm. Look how fast that little buddy goes. And the nice thing about B-Worm, besides that it's fast, is it's 3 hits instead of 2.
That's very nice.
Nice, just decided to block it out. Didn't even attempt shielding, and that was enough to secure the cycle.
Yeah, was able to get in anyway. Oh yeah, you keep in the air fireball to, you know, stop Dark Matter.
You have to... Dark Matter has to make something happen now.
Yeah, that's a lot of the problem for Dark Matter here is Alice is able to maintain the life lead when they're at a low timer.
Yep.
And it makes Dark Matter just have to make bigger risks than they would have to make otherwise.
Alright, so in here, let's go ahead and get Ray versus True North. And let's...
Hey, True North in.
Okay, so Miso and Roxy Halo will be off stream, but then we're gonna do the rest on stream.
Okay.
All right, so it's gonna be True North versus Ray. This will be interesting just because I know True North isn't like super familiar with how to fight Yuzu, but at the same time, Laundrekia is really, really good against Yuzu.
At least we've, I mean, it's been a while, but there's plenty of... True North has had plenty of Yuzu experience, I think. So I think the question at this point is going to be more for Ray, like how much Laundrekia experience does Ray have?
Ray doesn't net play a whole lot. Like, he net plays, but he mostly net plays the good net code games, like BBCF. Yeah, this is our boy Ray, the Izayoi player.
Yes, I believe it is best of 5.
Yeah, we got the Blaze Blue players representing in chat for their boy Ray. Ray has made a point to go all the way from Kitsap, taking a ferry, and then finding his way up to Vancouver just to play some offline Blaze Blue. So it's
really,
yeah.
Wow.
You love to see those guys supporting their BB players.
Yep, getting off that low.
Oh yeah, just letting that FF rip. Yeah, that's an overhead.
Doing everything to just not let you get out.
Oh nice, one for the side swap.
Very good. Oh, tried to go for the higher damage. I'd like to see Ray burn some of that meter on just like...
Yep. That round start is rough. Yuzu just has to hold that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
There's a lot that Laundrekia does that Yuzu just has to hold. It's actually funny. Like, I'm not going to call the matchup horrible, because ultimately Yuzu is Yuzu, and she only needs 3 hits to kill someone.
Right.
But, yeah, she can't play the zoning game versus Lon.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Very awkward. Oh, here we go. Getting some good damage. Oh, almost had that, but didn't quite get the hit confirmed. Oh, it's just
Nice.
I was gonna say
Good
just one
mash
more
out.
hit. Seal the deal with that.
サードクローズディバイド
Yeah, like you were just saying, you know, a good hit from Yuzu and you're done. Oh, nice pickup.
And to enter the chat, yeah, Londrekia's Rekkas will just catch Yuzu's extended hurt box on her slashes, and it turns into a real combo. Oh, that was so smart.
That
What
was
good
some
spacing.
I feel like Ray is feeling a lot more confident or comfortable here compared to like the last
Yeah.
time we saw him earlier in the stream. Like I'm seeing like they're not they're getting their hit confirms a lot better than before. They're getting like their setups and plans actually able to go.
Yep. So that's the other thing. Lon's B and C Rekkas, they nice IW.
I mean, I like it. I'm totally
Hey,
a fan
it
of that.
worked. It worked. But yeah, Lon's B and C Rekkas can completely clear Yuzu's horizontal slashes. So like,
ファーストクローズ
it's so hard to play her.
You just can't press buttons in neutral like you're used to. As you,
Yeah,
you have to do a lot more thought about what the opponent is doing. Because normally you're like, all right, we're at this range. I set the pace of everything, but that's
Yep.
not the case. Okay. Taking advantage of that drop to mash out. Get the side switch again.
oh, I like that.
Ooh, good spacing again.
Yeah, wasn't able to punish the force function, but still, like,
Yeah,
I like the
but
thought.
still.
Oh, okay, we're adapting.
Getting hit by it is good. Very nice. That's a 236 G starter. Using the assault for the ender.
Oh, just barely mistimed the meaty.
Yeah.
セカンドクローズディバイド
Yeah, we mash.
Got hit. We got a mash. That's how you do it.
Nice.
Oh, accidentally I think did the wrong teleport.
Yep. The far poke. Okay, now it's turning into a real combo. Nope, never mind. Oh, there we go.
Your North needs to be a little bit more cautious about when throwing out the DP. Ray Ray now is, you know, actually just spacing things very well. And, I think that was a mistake.
Might have just gone for like the easier route, but you know, sometimes you mess those up too.
ウィン
Yeah,
譲り
nothing
サー
like.
ドクローズディバイド
But I do feel a little bit weird. None of these players are utilizing their meter too much, and I'm just like, there's a little bit more you could be doing. Whether you're using it for damage enders, or whether you're using it for
Yeah.
interesting neutral tools.
As Yuzu, I like using meter for neutral against Londrekia.
And I think that makes sense. Like, I think, you know, using it to get a hit in that you wouldn't have been able to get otherwise. Totally.
It's like,
good option.
since Londrekia's Rekkas can just randomly go over the slashes, I use her C slash to enter stance because at that point it covers, you know, all of the screen.
Right. And I like that. That's good reasoning, and it makes a lot of sense. All right, 1-1. True North able to take that one back.
お相手願いましょうか
鎮圧する
ファーストクローズディバイド
前進する
I do like, we're seeing a lot of good spacing from Ray here.
Oh, nice.
To just be like right out of True North's range.
前進する
Yep, that 4C is so good.
Breach is really high up.
終わらないよ
前進する
高くつくだが甘い
Blocks the overhead, nice. Oh, tries to assault out and hits that 4C again. Yeah, it's tricky trying to get out of the corner when Launch as you do. Like, it can
Yeah.
be pretty tricky. Like, your defensive tools are limited and you can't just like jump out or assault out.
Yep.
Nice. Nice stance jump into 236A.
Just barely out of range.
Oh, I think Ray keeps trying to 4B after long force, and I don't think that's working out.
It can work out if you do it right away, but it's hard. Because 4C into 4CC is like an 11 frame gap.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So you have to like be quick. You don't have a big window to have a successful 4B. And it's also scary to do there because since 4B does not parry lows, and
Yeah, they
Londraki
can
can
just
just
go into the
choose to go into the low Rekka.
Right.
Waited for the force function, did not happen. We mash. Yeah, 5B. B is really good button. Doesn't matter if the first hit whiffs because you can go ahead and cancel it into the second hit.
Yeah, that's really nice. I actually wasn't aware of that for long.
セカンドクローズディバイド
Nice!
Ray's making really good use of that specific setup for the ender.
Nice.
Oh, try to run up 2A, but that VO gets Ray off.
Yeah, that was a 4B attempt, but 4C into 4CC is a 1 frame gap. You cannot do anything there. Block. No. So, IW, if the long wants to, it makes it hard for Yuzu a lot of times because it's full screen. Like the hitbox is literally full screen. And so if Yuzu enters stance once, he can just do that and it's a true punish.
譲りか
It especially matters if Yuzu is in the air in stance because she can't block
ファー
after.
ストクローズ
Right.
ディバイド
Oh, I was able to catch.
Yuzu cannot spot dodge it because the IW is so active that she runs out of invuln frames after successfully dodging it.
That's messed up. I was actually wondering myself, but that's unfortunate for Yuzu.
Yep.
Alright, gets the throws in the corner.
I mean, it's fine. Yuzu deserves one bad matchup.
I don't want it. I want only good matchups. Oh, and there's the force function. Deep.
Yep.
Alright.
セカンドクロー
It's
ズ
gonna be set point for True North here. Ray has to be careful. I like the attempt using the meter.
It's far 236C in the air is such a hard confirm. Oh, that was nice. Punish, yeah.
Nice. There we go. I like it. Does some good damage here. Nice punish.
Nice.
Nice. That's very good showing from Ray for this round.
サードクローズディバイド
Oh, was able to catch him through the record. Ray can maintain the good spacing that he's able to get. Oh, that 5BB like we were talking about earlier.
Nice.
Nice punish. Oh, gets the side swing. Good.
Okay. Did not enter stance, so it was able to block.
Yeah, was able to block it up. I was worried. I saw the button was out, and I wasn't sure if that was gonna be a punish or not. Ooh, unfortunate drop. Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna even up life bars, but didn't quite get the damage blocked in.
Oh, what a mash! Okay,
I think
Ray
that's
with the
supposed to be a bit
cycle.
worse, but
This is
got
so
a
scary.
90.
Cannot kill here.
Yeah, no meter.
Oh, went for force
good
function,
for
but
throw.
force function is not invincible to throws.
Ah.
So we
Just
are.
like our Guilty Gear Strive. Nicely done. That was
Oh,
close.
I somehow
I
missed
was
it.
really
One
not
of the
sure who was
games
gonna
that
take
Ray won. Good stuff to Ray. That was a
Yeah,
good set.
Very, very nice. Okay, so I think next up, looks like it's Rakestraw versus CG.
Yep, that's going to be a really good set too. All right.
Once again, Hyde versus Enkidu.
この力で終わらせてやる。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
耐えてみせる。耐えてみせる。耐えてみせる。それ。
I'm really liking this, just like slow, careful pressure, just back and forth.
It's also interesting, nobody's been able to get a solid hit yet.
That's a hit though.
That's a big one. Yeah, sure, Rakestraw gets the cycle, taking it all the way to the corner.
Oh, went for the
nice.
parry.
Get the timing on that.
CG super ahead of the cycle. Yeah, CG's guaranteed the cycle now.
And that's a situation where it makes sense that if you're not going to be able to get it back in,
Oh,
you can burn the BS.
oh, that was supposed to be an
shit.
instant dive kick, which would have won.
セカンドクローズ
That's unfortunate, but it was the right idea. Nice. Oh, that was an ADP.
Yeah, that was. Haven't seen that in a while. ADP into special. Oh, nice match.
Okay, parry, side switch.
He has a
Nice.
lot of meter here, so this is gonna hurt.
Oh, just barely not
just
enough.
barely not enough.
Oh,
is
that's
Rakestraw
going
gonna
to
take
end
this?
it.
There it is.
Wow.
I can't even see a single pixel in that life bar.
That was insane.
That was amazing.
インスレーターファーストクローズディバイド
Nice. And you know what? Like, I like that CG is sticking to the same game plan and just like, you know what? The game plan was good. I just have to execute it better.
Yeah, like that's the thing that you got to figure out, was the game plan wrong or did you just fail to do it right?
Yeah.
And yeah, in this situation, you know, I think it's totally reasonable to stick to what you're planning. Oh, nice. Alright, he's gonna have to watch out because Enkidu does have change shift here. But if CG wants to keep it for the cycle, might not burn it, we'll see. Yep.
Oh.
I don't think he can.
No, this absolutely kills.
Oh, oh man, I completely it's been too long. I completely forgot you could do that. I have not been playing enough Uni.
ディバイド
So one really strong thing about Enkidu, his C parry, it steals grid.
That is nice. Any grid stealing option you have.
And like, if you do it after CS, you don't get the grid yourself, but you still take it from the opponent.
Right, which, considering you just burned CS, you know, it's still part of the cycle. It's still part of you trying to win the cycle. Oh, and Rakestraw taking the second game.
Yep. And Defiant, thank you so much for the raid. So right now, for those coming into chat, we had a Swiss bracket pretty similar to like trading card events like Magic the Gathering, and now we are we split those up into 2 brackets based on the results, and now it's a single elimination tournament for that we split up. So there's a upper bracket and a lower bracket depending on the Swiss results.
Oh,
like nice!
Starting out this third match pretty strong. Let's see if whatever adaptations that he made are
nice.
CG just holding it here, which I do like to see.
Nice.
In the previous game, she was getting a lot on like Wake Up and After Pressure, but I like to see the adjustment in case.
Oh, that was unfortunate. The Rekka dropped and didn't realize it in time to CS. Nice. Wall bounce? Yeah, let's go. Oh, that's so smart.
Really made some good adjustments.
That was so smart. So these events are limited to people in the PNW or people that get good connections to the PNW.
Nice spacing from CG side. Oh, almost able to...
Oh, nice. Like, remember earlier I was talking about CG's willingness to just dash super deep? That's the kind of momentum shift that CG gains because of that willingness to do that. Yeah. Now he's one throw away from dying.
I really do like to see when a player is able to adapt and adjust to the problems that they see during the set.
Yeah, like CG may be an emotional player, but thanks to like all of the tournaments that he enters week after week, his mental fortitude just keeps getting stronger.
Yeah, like you do see that. You know, even if you're gonna say he's emotional, it's not like just blind emotion one way or the other. Like there's a lot of thought into the decisions that he...
That was such a good bait.
That really was. That was beautiful.
All right, we are tied up. Went from 2-0 to 2-2.
Yeah. So now we got to see Rakestraw, if Rakestraw can adjust to the changes that CG made in their game plan.
Yep. And like for those of us that haven't seen what CG's capable of, like he's a really strong player, and obviously see Rakestraw too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The stagger and then getting the shield break.
Okay, this can kill. Okay.
Oh, almost gets punished for that.
Nice whiff punish. Alright, CG back to playing it safe.
Oh, and gets over the 2B with that assault.
And like, CG might have lost that round, but at the very least, he got to see Rakestraw to waste a bar, which really does add up.
Yeah, like in a game where resources carry over from round to round, whether or not you keep your own resource or cause them to burn a resource, it all is important in that.
Okay, that was a super good mash out for C Rakestraw. Nice. Oh.
Looks like they tried to press something.
Yep. See, Rakestraw was expecting CG to respect the DP, but he's like, nah. And he mashed again! He's like, I refuse to be conditioned.
That corner carry of highs. Oh, gets past the throw, but isn't able to punish.
Oh, hey, Fumi.
Yes.
Oh, punish? Yeah!
Oh, the chain shift and the lift. Oh my goodness. Going down to the final round.
Oh, the respect!
Yep. I do like it. Like, CG is, you know, being cautious and careful, but not to the point where they're too passive. And honestly, Rakestraw is as well. Like, everybody, like, you can really feel each player, like,
oh my
thinking
God.
about their opponent.
I think CG tried to press force function, but the move was already active. Oh, this is huge. This can't kill, but this is gonna go a long way.
Yeah, there's a decent life lead that CG's gonna have to work through.
Oh yes, that's exactly what CG needs. Alright, got some meter wasted.
At this point, Rakestraw probably is
Oh, all the meter burnt. Look at all that chip.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
That would have confirmed.
Even up pretty nicely. Like, it won't be like 1-to-1, but it's gonna be.
Oh, that was scary.
Like a solid hit.
Oh, and the explosion takes it. That was such a sick set.
That was beautiful.
That was
so beautiful.
That is the best set I've seen all night. That was so good.
That really was good. There was like there was so much back and forth there. There was so many adjustments. Oh, that was really good. All right. So next up, we have Arya versus Roxy.
Yep. Alright, so this is going to be Batista versus Phonon. It's still first to 3 because our single elimination bracket after the Swiss is first to 3. Alright, can you go ahead and pass? Perfect. I'll go ahead and swap out the players. Yeah, Roxy has really good internet and is able to play everyone here with a pretty solid connection. So that's why he's allowed in.
Where are they located at?
I honestly don't know.
Like, say that again?
I honestly don't know. I want to say like
PW area.
Yeah. I know at least Midwest, but I'm not really sure.
Right. Okay. Alright, so this should be pretty interesting, because like, if we compare it to the Yuzu versus Batista from before, like, Phonon and Yuzu do kind of like similar ranges, like not exactly the same, but they do have like a similar.
Yeah, I mean, the initial goal is the same, which is make Batista block.
Right.
As soon as you've made Batista block as a like somewhat zoner, you gain the advantage.
Oh yeah, that 4D is a pretty interesting tool to be able to get past like some of her projectiles.
Oh, the stare down.
Oh, I like it, and still ready for the throw attack. I like it.
Yeah. So the reason why I especially liked it from Arya is because that stare down ensured that Arya gets the cycle, because Arya could not make Roxy block enough to gain the grid needed to win it. Oh my god, this combo's so sick!
Look at that.
5,000 damage. Ooh, the chase down.
I like it.
Yeah, and you know, Arya having Suika in a scene, it is hard to like scare people with Batista things when you are used to the maniac himself.
Right. Like,
I'm loving this pressure from Arya. Oh, just went for the throw again.
Grab their phone.
Hey, I love it. Yep, alright, got the flash kick.
Yeah.
Oh, went for the double ball. And the grid break throw.
Gets grid broken. Oh, not able to pick up off that. But a solid hit, and that could be it.
No! Roxy's still in this.
Opportunity. That's going to really even up the life bars. Make it so that they're both, like, fishing around the final solid hit.
Yep. Both really need just one combo to win here. But Arya can do it off of a throw.
Up there it is. Those, her 2C. Such a good tool.
Yeah. Oh, right now this zoning from Roxy is super good.
Oh, Roxy's going in just to push Arya to the corner.
Plus, yeah, okay. Okay, pretty even life lead.
Yeah, should be able to get the Vorpal cycle, yep.
Oh, nice, letting that green shield whiff. That is exactly what you want. Alright, you got it.
Here's these beams you were talking about previously.
Oh, that was spooky. I would have got hit there. I guessed, that was a B-drill point, and I guessed incorrectly. I blocked high, and I would have gotten completely blown up. Basically, if Batista ever does a jumping, not an assault, a jumping JC,
right,
and you do not shield it, that is suddenly a B-drill point, and you have to be aware of it. Like that right there.
Yeah, like exactly as you're talking about it, it happens. That should take the game for Roxy.
And when they do like the cross-up version, it's especially hard because you can't shield it easily, because if you input shield at the wrong timing, you end up getting assault and you just eat a combo.
Yeah, that I totally understand that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep, puts a meter behind it.
Yep, I like it.
Oh, the delayed wake up ruined the Oki, but Arya just manages to get back in.
Yeah, wasn't able to quite take the
I can't believe that 6-6C got it.
Yeah, that dash D was able to reach and get a pseudo-neutral. Position-wise, Arya still has more screen real estate to work with.
Nice, good block.
Oh yeah, good use of chain shift to keep the pressure. And early enough in the cycle that if Arya wanted to, they could have managed things to get the next cycle, but looks like Roxy gets it.
Oh no! Press the button. Oh. Oh, that was a flash kick. Okay, just hold it. Yeah, steal the cycle. Nice tech.
Nice throw tech. Oh, I wasn't sure they had it.
Oh, and the Assault JA is going to take the round.
Look at that.
So
for a while there, they were working with a lot of chip damage to be back and forth with who had the life lead with like 5 seconds left. That was really worrying.
I also think when Arya did that 6-6B, I thought it was super smart that he went into the J22X, because there's always a gap after 6-6B into whatever the Phonon decides to do.
Right.
And so that's a gap against Batista usually means flash kick.
Right, but then by going for the 2-2X, they're able to keep the distance back, so
yeah.
they're not going to get hit by
So it would bait it if Batista had gone for that.
Yeah.
It's just a really smart way.
Yeah, doing a good job of being aware of Batista's options, and at least making it difficult for Roxy to just make use of those to get out of the target. Nope. Chain shift.
Okay, this is gonna be
Oh, is that 2, 3,
this.
6, E
This
for-
can kill.
Assuming no drop. And there it is.
Yep, didn't even need IW. Arya currently up 2-0.
2-0, but it's very close. Roxy is just almost there. You
Yep.
can see what we saw, like what we saw last time with CG versus Rickstraw. This might be the time Roxy has finally got a good handle on what Arya is doing and can met out that little bit of extra that they need.
Okay, got the Gem Fortress. Once the Gem Fortress happens, it can be decently hard. Oh, nice. It can be decently hard to win the cycle against Batista, just because, you know, she can threaten just making them blow up if you try to get her to stop concentrating.
Right. Yeah, that's a fair point. And it's one of the tools that I really like that Batista has. Like those gems are such a fun concept.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, grid break. To make this next amount of time, like this next cycle, just really rough for her.
Alright. Oh. Guessed wrong. Don't worry, Arya, I guessed wrong too. I also got blown up. Yeah.
Oh, get the
I mean, like,
alright.
in general, like, it is a good idea to block low at Beedrill points a little more than blocking high if the Batista is shown that they actually mix it up. And the reason for it is the reward off of the low is so much bigger than the high.
Then it's probably better to just take the, like, if you have to make a choice.
Yeah.
The risk rewards in the favor of just getting hit by that overhead.
Yep. Like, unless you're already sitting on top of a gem, the Beedrill combo isn't, is only like 2.4k, something like that. As opposed to like a 3.5k you're guaranteed off of the low. Oh, that's gonna hurt!
Oh, interesting. Yep, they just
Oh, what a bail off!
I really like that. The threatening nature of just sitting
Oh, that absolutely could have been a Seadrill for the win, but maybe Roxy just didn't have the charge. I want to say that was supposed to be the 236C.
I can see that. Right now, Arya's in a bit of an awkward situation. Like,
No, don't waste the meter. Actually, you have to.
oh,
Oh, this doesn't have much meter, but can maybe get the life lead.
maybe get a little
Oh,
bit more.
robbed it! Oh,
Yeah.
Arya with the
It's
robbery.
did that. And, like, that last hit at the end there. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was spooky.
Ooh, that could have gone really poorly. Like, getting grid broken early on is just a really rough way to start the round.
And Seadrill does so much damage.
Yep, sees that red mist, goes for the reversal.
Oh, that was a flash kick too! Roxy didn't even have the meter to back it up! Roxy, you're insane!
Sometimes you just gotta play wild, right?
Oh no! That was a punish opportunity. Oh, this can kill.
Oh, was able to get the hit. That should be good, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
really good stuff.
Yeah, that was a really nice match. I really liked watching it.
Yeah, like, Roxy was doing a ton of things just perfect, but really the main difference that was shown here is just Arya's experience versus a player like Suika, where, like, Roxy just couldn't put the fear in Arya because Arya's used to Maniacs from Vancouver, BC.
Right, right. Yeah, that just goes to show you what, like, having the matchup knowledge can really do for you.
Alright, so up next we are going to get the real Tom Clancy versus
And
Ost. Yo, shoutouts to Vancouver, BC. That scene is fucking awesome.
One thing that I do appreciate from having to play online more is I got to interact with the Vancouver scene more than I did before. Because, you know, like, I wasn't playing this game online when we had offline events. I was just, you know, playing with our small scene over here. But then actually playing online, it was just like, oh, I guess, you know, I can play with people in Vancouver. There's some really interesting players over there. It's
yep.
pretty cool. Yay. Gotta do that Yuzu music. I didn't really consider, we actually have a decent amount of hides in this general, like, PNW area. Alright, lots of patience from both players here. Oh, was able to jump out of that. Looks like Tom getting the first normal cycle.
Oh, just barely missed the link.
Really didn't get that pick up. That would have been so hype. Nice jump succeed, but nobody's able to quite get that confirm yet.
Yeah. So that's one thing that Hyde absolutely struggles with, and that is dealing with mash-out options that just jump over his buttons. Oh, that's just so much damage. Oh, you lose that trade, you're gonna die, sir.
It's almost like we're looking at Enkidu over here.
Oh,
that kind of a trade. Oh, and once again, just jumping over that projectile.
Okay, if you guess wrong on the 50-50, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, it was an interesting attempt for Alf to try to, you know, 10 seconds left, how do you get that reset in to get...
I mean, Merc has 50-50s, you can just guess wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. And that setup beats DPs. Let's see what he does. Okay.
Or just holds it, which is smart. Looking for a good opportunity to go out. Oh, tries to do something after that shield, but it wasn't quite the opportunity yet.
Oh, you are so dead.
Yeah, this is not looking good for...
Yes! EX Grabby Hand Ender. It does not kill until the final hit, which makes it best for maximum meter gain after CS.
I really like that. That's an interesting way to make sure you get ult meter from that CS.
Yeah, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but if you know your damage ranges and it'll kill, it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah. Tom's trying to make their way in, but a little bit difficult to get in on Alf right now.
And again, going for the meaty. Don't DP.
Wow.
Okay, but this is actually bad. Hyde's IWEX is minus on hit.
Is it really?
Yeah, look at it. Look at him. He's still breathing.
Oh my god. I don't see that often, so I didn't realize that.
You usually don't see IWEX unless it'll kill, so it almost never matters. But Hyde's is minus on hit.
That's funny.
It's minus on hit because he has to catch his breath. Look at all that yelling he had to do.
Yeah. Dude overexerted himself.
It's not punishable. It's just, it's not a neutral situation after the IWEX. Oh, okay. Went for the safe jump. That wasn't a true 50-50, but... Oh, you're dead.
One thing I'm noticing about a lot of our players tonight is people are doing a really good job at spacing themselves well to get out of your opponent's like ranges for reversals and mash out.
Oh, nice jump!
I really like to see that.
Oh, what a VO. Oh, killed the worm. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much.
Oh, like with that Vorpal, I mean the Bailoff.
Yeah, normally I'm in favor of going for worms, but IW does so much damage for Merc that it's always better to just do the IW if you're in Bailoff. Unless the next hit will kill regardless, at which point you want the worms for the OP. Yeah, give up on the cycle. Oh, good block.
Alright, isn't able to get the shield, but still able to take the turn.
Nice backdash.
Oh, tries to get under, get the 3C, but still able to get a hit.
Yep, and Hyde has the cycle, so he's not in a terrible spot.
Yeah, and like Merkaba can't 2-3-6 out. Like this is the chance. That's 15 seconds. Oh, but this next Vorpal cycle is about to go through, so it's gonna be really dangerous.
Oh, what?
Oh!
That looked like it was gonna cross up, and they both got confused.
Yeah. I mean, I got confused. I'm just sitting here, not actually playing.
No!
Oh, look at that!
Yeah,
that was the way to bait the VO.
The Lotus, the Pogo, it baits Bailoff. And
right.
Hyde got a bunch of grid and a throw.
Makes sense.
Oh, nice challenge.
I was able to still get the Vorpal cycle back at the last second.
Oh my god, baited. Okay, went for the B-worm. Oh, it didn't.
Oh, it reached. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it, but just not quite there. At this point, Tom's just gonna be looking to get like that single hit. Nice tech.
Oh, this is looking so bad for Ost. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Like, you know, recognizing that they're not able to get the shield afterwards, and they're like, all right, you know, I'll just take my turn and do like a little bit of a mix-up for. Am I gonna go for a throw or so? Oh, catches, but is able to a little bit out of range for that throw, and Oust is able to take advantage of that.
And steal that cycle. Shake that baby.
That's not something that we should be saying. Should not be shaking babies out here.
Oh, what a throw.
Look at that, and taking the Vorpal cycle with it. Very good.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice assault to get up to the low. BO to get out. Patient and ready for the throw tech. Let's see how Oust is going to use this meter.
Into a lot of damage is how he's going to use the meter.
Yeah, got a good hit to Infinite Work. Yeah, that's a really strong.
Like 4.8k. And oh my god, that's so smart. All that meter back.
Yep. Oh, gets over, but it's still in range of Hyde's 2A. Right, delayed wake up, but gets thrown. Oh, wasn't ready for the shield. Oh, wow. Making good use of that 2-2C to get a hit. Oh, wow. Does not want Oust to get anything to happen today.
Alright, we going for the good route? Yeah.
This is Oust's chance to get some good damage in and get set up. Gets the throw. What are we gonna see for the LG?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
no fear from Tom. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Just not having access to the grid cycle that late into rotation is rough.
Oh, went high on the 50-50. Into more worms.
Yep.
I like that Ost went for the TK Fireball because you could not do a safe jump off of that.
Yeah, that's smart.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. Just trying to keep themselves from like going too far in.
Look, I don't know why they decided Merc needed an air backdash, but Merc now has an air backdash.
It's just something you have to. This is
You just have to accept it.
we have to deal with now.
Oh, this is so rough for Tom Clancy now, and
I mean, like, yeah.
you cannot jump that. The C grab hits air and grounded.
Yeah. It was just a rough situation for Tom to be in there. Just with that amount of time left and that amount of life left, and the fact that Merkava was in VO, like, it was going to be really hard.
Yep. Fun fact about Merkava's C grab, it is the only like truly reliable anti-air against Yuzu being in stance in the air.
Really? Yeah, that you can see that. That makes a lot of sense.
It's super fast, and because it hits air and grounded, it can do it. It doesn't grab the spot dodge, but if Yuzu like runs out of marks in the air, most of the cast can't really punish it. Oh, what? No DP?
Alright, Tom's getting their pressure going now. They've got to be careful because, you know, one hit and they're done.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that's exactly what Tom Clancy needs.
Oh, delay wake up on outside, but
this can kill.
ready for it. Yeah, we like.
No, not if you do that. And we wake up mash. That was a really smart mash too because Merc's 5A, while it is an 8-frame button, it anti-airs too. So it covered a lot of options. And steal the cycle. Nice! Oh, I love this combo. Are you doing the God Hunter? Yeah!
Oh, look at this.
CS? Yeah. I don't like this. Again, you're minus on hit. You've lost your turn. You don't have grid.
I feel like if you're gonna go for 200, like a 200-meter reversal, I don't see why not just go for like normal infinite work.
I mean, IWEX is one button, is why.
That's true. But you're giving up a lot for.
Yeah, you gave up too much. It might have been a VOOS or something, but either way.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Good stuff to Ost. Going 3-1.
Mm-hmm. Those games like kept going till the end. Like we had a lot of times where the timer was a consideration that we had to worry about.
Yep.
All right, next it's gonna be Ray versus Rakestraw. So we're gonna see that Yuzu versus Hyde.
Okay.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Yo, Merkava is super fun. He has really versatile pressure. A lot of really fun setups. And like as Arya is saying, Merc is fucked up. There's let's not pretend here. Really good damage. Like solid defense without meter, and then really good defense once he has meter. But we're gonna be going into this next match, Hyde versus Ray.
I'm really curious to see how Rakestraw is going to approach this matchup, since I know Rakestraw has had like a lot of Yuzu experience in the past couple of years since we've been playing online. Okay, patient start from both players.
Just feeling each other out.
Alright, Ray taking the first cycle.
Nice.
Okay, nice confirm. Nice stagger. Oh, he isn't quite able to get the ender.
Let me get
nice
that.
Jump C. Oh, breaks the,
oh, that's unfortunate.
Shield right at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like at this point, this is like exactly where Yuzu wants to be. Like, huge life lead, has the opponent in the corner, and is able to sit back and bully until the opponent dies.
That's absolutely her win condition. Oh, but can't easily get that win condition if you are starting out the wrong without a life lead.
Yeah, it's the roughest part about playing Yuzu sometimes. Like, if you lose the life lead, what do you do? Alright, 1-1 for this first game. Oh, isn't quite able to get confirmed here. Giving first cycle too high.
Oh. And this combo's gonna go on long enough that the cycle is mostly secured.
Alright, yeah, I think Rakestraw recognizing both, you know, with the pressure that they were setting up and with the way the cycle was going, it was a good time to turn here.
It's not gonna kill, but
it's still
now even a short slash, just a straight short slash is gonna kill.
Yeah. Like, I think that puts Ray in a pretty good position. Oh.
And that'll do it.
Oh, there we go. It's on jump 2C. One thing I'd like to see from, and like, I don't think this is necessarily something they can implement right away, but some more, like, I think Ray's had some situations where they could Vorpal strip the opponent, and I don't know what Tide Roots look like for that, but there are some situations where you've got the you've lost the Vorpal cycle, but you've got the hit, and you can potentially just strip them of the
yeah, for sure.
Alright, burning the meter. Yeah, just sitting back.
Oh.
I think tried to go for a bit of a simpler combo, but the positioning in the corner.
Yep. Yeah, positioning with Yuzu can make the combos weird sometimes, but we have 4B.
4B just solves so many problems.
It really does.
Assuming, yeah, I was gonna say Vorpal cycle going to Ray, assuming they don't give it up. Oh, jumping over the 2-3-6 speed. This is Rakestraw's chance to get something to happen.
Oh, nice. It's a good starter. No!
Oh!
And Ray's mashing instincts are so good.
Which is a nice thing to have when you're using. Like, if you can find good situations to mash out, that's really helpful. Oh, using that circle forward reversal.
Punish? Oh. It was kind of a spooky situation. I do not blame Ray for just backing off.
Yeah, like, you're not sure exactly how big the wolf is going to be. Yep, that's going to be it for this round.
So this is the finals of the lower bracket, and what we have left of the upper bracket is I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't think we have that ready yet. Nice.
Yeah, chain shift into Infinite Worth. Now Rakestraw still gonna get the cycle, I believe.
So, normally we would be trying to do, you know, just like a bracket command, but since this was a Swiss format into a single elimination bracket, we couldn't really like set up the Smash CG for that. The meaty 4B is not like a true meaty because the parry part of it has to be there when DPs are coming, which means that low, like wake up low would win.
Yeah. I was just surprised that even worked out and happened. Like I was not ready for that. Ray just kind of letting Rakestraw have the Vorpal cycle. I think they feel pretty confident with, as long as they keep bullying with that.
Yep.
I think so.
Okay. Rakestraw hasn't shown too much with CS outside of like Palebringer occasionally, which isn't a huge deal against Yuzu, especially mid-screen. If it leads to the corner, yeah, but mid-screen not so much. Nice DP. Oh no, went for the 3C. That's way better.
Yeah, that was really good. Nate taking the Vorpal cycle this time.
Actually, I don't, Yuzu can't punish that because that's only -8.
Yep, nice. Confirm.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Took advantage of the impatience from Ray. Good stuff there. Yeah. Classic Yuzu zoning. Just pressing some pokes, waiting for green shields to whiff, and using that advantage to get them irritated enough to have them stop blocking.
Oh, gets thrown back into the corner.
No!
Oh!
Yeah, Ray just didn't recognize the situation. Ray was plus.
Yeah, and the plus was already in Vorpal, so there wasn't a huge gain from that, trying to go for that BL.
Let's see what Rakestraw does with this situation. This is pretty great for Hydrate now. This can kill.
Oh! Yep, and there it is.
Alright, Ray on the, or Rakestraw on the board here.
Yeah, I think it's 2-1 right now.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, tries to get the Vorpal cycle right at the end there, but isn't quite able to get it. Oh, nice smash out, but wasn't able to confirm.
And right there is a classic example of why a lot of times keeping your strings tight versus Yuzu is really important. You don't have to be airtight, but you saw the fireball counter hit Yuzu out of her parry. And that's because the parry is 7 frames startup. So if you keep your frame traps below that, you automatically beat that parry.
Yeah, and like that 7 frames is a decent amount of time to work with. Like you don't have to be super tight, as you said.
Yeah, you don't have to be super tight, but just don't make it super loose either.
Yeah, like her parry isn't like a reversal. It's just a tool she can use to steal a turn in some situations.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Oh, and I'm able to pick up off that. The range was like a little bit far, so it's a bit tricky in those situations.
Oh, that was... What?
That was beautiful.
I would not have finished that combo. I would have failed. Good stuff.
I wouldn't have even tried. I would have been like, oh, I dropped it, and would have gone for like, the next situation. Alright, so right now Ray's sitting pretty with that life lead. Like, just the further the life gap is between the characters, just so much better it is for you.
Nice jump. Oh.
Oh, but isn't able to turn it into anything. Oh, alright, this can be pretty good for Ray's.
Oh, that was unfortunate. I think that was a misinput.
I imagine so. Oh, tries to throw the green shield, but doesn't quite get it far enough.
Nice.
Nice 3C.
Deep dash into 3C. That is so smart.
That was like some of Kai's hair got trimmed off with how close that cut.
Yeah. Oh no!
I thought Rakestraw was gonna take advantage of that.
Oh, you can kill here.
Yeah, this could be really bad for Ray.
You can no longer kill here. Oh no, IW!
Alright.
Alright, we're tied up.
Yeah, we're at 2-2 right now. It really feels like whoever gets the life lead right now is able to just keep running with it. Like, if they get a sizable enough life lead, their opponent tends to have a difficult time trying to get out of that.
Oh, nice.
What a great way to start the round for Ray.
Oh, no meaty.
Has chain shift.
Oh, what an assault! Alright, do you know the strip? It doesn't matter.
Nope.
Oh!
Press it a little bit too soon.
It's fine, it's fine. You still have the corner.
Yeah.
And thanks to that green shield whiff,
BO.
Ray got the cycle.
I think, okay, still looking pretty good for Ray, but this is actually a pretty good opportunity for Rakestraw to get in if they can get a good hit. Okay, evening up the life.
Okay, this isn't going to be a ton of damage, because that was like 5 2As.
Yeah, no, we're playing Melty right now. We imagine.
Oh, and now see Rakestraw. Set point.
Oh, nice 660.
Oh, that re-jump was sexy.
Oh, very good stagger with that 2-1 That's gonna be really hard for Ray. Needs to be careful.
Oh, this could be it. I'll keep it simple.
Yeah, I like it.
Really good stuff for C Rakestraw, taking our lower bracket.
Very, very nice.
That was a great set.
That was really good. That was a really good showing of, you know, working with the ranges and working with the life differences. And I really like what both our players were able to put forward. So, Aria versus Oust. So, Fonon versus Merkaba.
And alright, got that person blocked. I just have to delete that. Cool. Okay, so we're doing Aria versus Oust, you said?
Yeah. Is this last one of the night?
It might be.
I don't know if we're having the winners of both brackets face off each other or anything.
Yeah, I think this is the finals. Cool. So, let me change this. All right.
Well, I know this matchup too well. The Phonon versus Merkava. They both are able to work pretty well from far ranges, so it'll be interesting to see how, who has what advantage at any given point in time.
I mean, Arya has to deal with Klim on a weekly basis. So I'm more curious to see how Ost does here.
That'll be very interesting.
Yep, Ost starting off just kind of respecting the pressure, but gets a great mash out with that 2B.
Yeah, that's a really good start for Ost. Gets that first Vorpal cycle.
Ooh.
Gets a good break, so that's really going to set them up.
Yeah. Oh, good. No, you're trading, and Phonon wins that trade.
Ooh, that actually I had no idea. That's interesting.
Yeah, her 6-6B is very active, and it's really active moves that beat the 2-3-6C.
Alright, yeah, at this point, Alph is just going to do everything possible to make it a huge pain in the ass for Arya to come out.
Yeah, and I like going for the 6-6B there because the 6-6B also gains foot involved after like frame 10. Is Arya going to go for a reset?
Well, they might need to with 10 seconds left.
Oh, that's the reset that he needed. And the time waster.
Yeah, I like the choice of an EX. That was really smart.
Nice. One for the frame trap.
Oh, gets the grid broken.
Okay, Worms. Oh, what a great guard thrust.
Guard thrust we've seen tonight.
At some point, I know we're going to be seeing blocked grabby hands from Merc into getting punished by B-Pillar. B-Pillar after grabby hands is a true punish at a lot of ranges.
Okay. Yeah, that good B-Pillar from Phonon is just like, can be so difficult to deal with sometimes. Oh, that's spacing.
Oh!
Oh, I like it from Ost, just doing an T-Assault.
So one of the things, like one of Merc's weaknesses is that so many of his hits are multi-hitters. So he is somewhat weak to people shielding, but then since people want to shield, that results in people, losing to like empty jump lows.
Yeah. Okay, Vorpal cycle and is going to go to Oust. They're almost at 100 meters.
Got the 100 meter. Oh, that's death.
Oh, and catches Zarya. First game going to Oust.
Oh, yep. Round start 6-6B, reaching round start distance. It's so good.
It's surprising, honestly, when you're not used to it.
Arya being too greedy with the shield.
Yeah,
like
they keep getting grid broken. It's rough because, as you said, you want a shield, but it can really hurt.
Oh, punish! Yeah.
Wow. That was an interesting interaction. I was not.
Yeah.
I was
By the way,
expecting
Austin didn't do that super on purpose. No Merc ever does that super on purpose.
Oh really?
So that super is half circle forward C, which means if you were holding back and then do 2-3-6-C, you can just get it.
I see. That makes a lot of sense then.
It's not a real reversal. That move only exists to get Merc players killed.
It's Merc Swiss cheese.
Yeah, basically.
Throw attack. Gets Oust in the corner this time.
It can be used somewhat in CVO IWX stuff, but the super wastes so much time that most of the time it's not worth it. And like all his supers use up a ground bounce, so it can't really be done late in a combo either. It's just the use cases are so fringe, it might as well not exist.
I honestly forgot he had this.
Merc players forget he has that move.
It's looking pretty good for Oust right now. Alright, like one more interaction and Arya is dead. Actually, one more interaction and it's done for both. With the right interaction.
Woo!
Oh, isn't able to get the pickup off that. 6 seconds left. I think Arya might have the life lead right now, but with chip damage, it's easily going to change. Oh!
Alright. Game 2 going to Ost.
That was really scary. I had no idea who was taking that one.
That was a situation where it was rough because Arya had the life lead, but he couldn't take any chip damage, which fireballs do, grabby hands do.
Yeah.
Like, blocking anything from Merc would have lost the round.
Yeah. Oh, that shield was scary. I was expecting a shield break. Alright, trying to dash out. Oh, uses 623B and chain shift to take their turn. Like to throw into the corner. Alright, Oust has a bunch of meter and Vorpals, so this can be really risky. Or really dangerous, rather.
Yeah, again,
it's a good break.
Like, Arya's playing super well. It is literally just the shields that are killing him.
It's like once per round, Arya tends to get shield broken, and that is a lot. That is a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of problems. Alright, gets counter hit, but Arya does have the Vorpal cycle.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Hey, this strip, I like it. Ooh, every time I see it now, I feel a mini heart attack.
Nice, that's so important.
That's so good.
Nice. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah, Ari has a lot of meter to work with if they want to spend any of it.
And Grid Steel. Ooh, that was spooky.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a punish.
Oh, that could have been a punish. From that close, 2 and 4A is like minus 15. And guessed wrong on the 50-50. Ost is taking our upper bracket.
Yep. Well done, out. Nice, nice showing.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
All right, that was awesome.
Yeah, it's had some really good games we were able to see today. It's been a while, so I was glad to be able to watch some, like a new Uni set, a new Uni practice tournament. It was really good to be able to see how these players have changed in like the past year.
Yeah, and like, you know, for being, we threw this together like kind of last minute because locals were canceled this week, and we wanted to, you know, keep our players, especially those that are going up to Vancouver this month, you know, a way to practice for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm glad.
Originally, you were going to do like an offline. You were hoping to get like offline games this week, but
yeah, we were going to set up something similar to this, but offline.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm glad we got as many turnouts as we did. For a last minute event, having 13 people was plenty good for me. I'm pretty thankful.
Yeah, and in a Swiss tournament, people were able to get like a decent number of games in, I think. Hope everybody was able to enjoy their time here tonight. Thanks you, Rurik and Dennis, for getting all this set up and rolling today.
Let's see who is currently streaming. This person has a Ninja VTuber, so I'm gonna raid them. That seems fun.
That's all you need. That's all you need to see.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for coming. I do plan to do a little bit more streaming for Uni in the near future. Specifically, I want to be doing some like match analysis stuff. Either like VOD review for people that want it, or just kind of going over like past tournaments and like just talking about like really interesting or really smart things that like players are showing and like how we can adapt to that. So look forward to that. But for now, I'm gonna let you guys go on this Friday night. So enjoy this VTuber Uni player. I'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right.
So, I will see you later.
Yep.
Thanks for having me tonight.
Yeah, thank you for commentating.
Yeah, I'm just glad it actually ended up working.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.
Yep.
But yeah, if anyone wants to play some matches, I have an open lobby on PC, and the keyword is Carmine. Should be at the WASD beginners tourney, right? Yeah, it's like a next Sunday. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Not yet. I was gonna do all that like next week, right? Hoping my connection is good enough. I'm in the southwest region. Do it ASAP? Okay. I'll do it this weekend then. Oh, Hikyu up Taiyu? Okay. I know the one of the persons I was like supposed to hit it was a Falcon Man, right? I'm assuming you're in the Discord, Tayu? Dang, Mindchild, yeah. With the crackhead hide, right? Hey, Chin, you're in here too now? Oh, you're the other guy I got hit up? Okay, yeah, I'll do that soon. Yeah, I only remember Falcon Man because I fought against his Carmine on a Fishy stream. And he had a pretty spicy Carmine. We're gonna die. Just don't get Pogo Chainer. Never surrender. Exactly. Oh, you suck at fighting his hide. Yeah, he's got that crackhead hide. And yesterday in Persona, I fought 420 Kanji, and he was also like super strong.